My witch's hat. Okay. Well, and the sunglasses. So
That's a great picture.
that is in my classroom. I was a teacher up until this year. I just quit. I'm on sabbatical, I guess I'll say. But I'm wearing my witch's hat and my sunglasses, and I had to wear those inside because I have light and sound sensitivity. It's a lot better now than it was then. That was February 2023. I had shingles run through my face.
Oh my God.
And so this whole quarter of this whole part right here, I can't feel, or it's pins and needles, or that feeling where you fell asleep on your arm and you're like, oh, this hurts. That's uncomfortable. That my arm is asleep feeling is in my face.
You still have that now, or you had that when you had shingles? Wow.
I have it now, yeah. I was actually misdiagnosed. And there's antivirals that you can get that help lessen the symptoms. But I was noticing I could feel the temperature change on my face for the first time the other day. It was little things like that. I couldn't go outside. That was when I had a new job working at a school, and I was actually their PE teacher. And I couldn't teach PE anymore. I've never taught PE before in my life, so that was probably a good idea. But I couldn't do the lights, and I couldn't do the sounds. We used to do dance parties and run in the gym, and I couldn't see anymore. I couldn't even open my eyes. So the brim on my witch's hat, that wasn't in October. It helped with the lights in the classroom so I could do my job. That is the day they diagnosed me with shingles.
Oh, shoot.
So the ice helped on my face. That's on the floor in that same classroom, actually.
Oh, man.
And I was trying so hard to work. It was the first day of February 2023, so almost we're over a year and a half ago. And I just was so sick.
Now, what causes shingles? Do we know?
Yeah. Chicken pox when you're a kid.
Really?
Yeah, it stays in the nerves in your spine. And then it can get triggered by stress or food or all kinds of other factors, but usually it's an old person.
Yeah, right.
Right.
And if you don't mind my asking, what does it feel like? I've heard that it's really painful. It feels like your skin is kind of just squeezing in on itself.
Mm-hmm.
Is that,
I
know you mentioned the pins and needles, but
it's different on your face a little bit.
Okay.
So I felt a lot of mine inside my head, and it followed along the nerve, and the rash came and followed along there too. But it feels like burning, and normally, I also have gotten it on my back before. Normally you can just put a cream on it, but not with your eye. Mm. And there was so much swelling, my eye was pushing out of my head. I was going into the eye doctor to make sure that I wasn't going to lose my vision.
Oh my gosh, how scary.
It was really scary. And it's very isolating because people hear shingles and they think, oh my gosh, I don't want to get that. And they stay away from you. Oh. And after that day, I couldn't see or hear without being in pain. So I was in bed, eye covers on, ice on my head, ice on the back of my neck. No one could talk. Mm-hmm. No lights at all. And I couldn't even listen to myself breathe. That even hurt. And I was just weeks of moaning in pain.
Oh my gosh. Could you do any cream at all or just not on your eye?
Kind of. And I would do apple cider vinegar and water. I would put all around here because it's an anti-inflammatory, I can't remember. Oh. And oatmeal baths. I would do lots of oatmeal baths and just cake it all over my face like a face mask. It was awful. And
sounds awful.
I know there's actually a lot of people, I'm in my late 30s, there's a lot of people I know that have gotten it. My mom sent me to somebody's house to get chicken pox, right? If you had chicken pox, you're probably going to end up getting shingles at some point.
Wow, okay. So when they diagnosed you, what was the prognosis? Did they say, okay, you're probably going to have this for X amount of months or a year?
Everybody's different.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, that's what they would tell me every time. Like, we have no idea if you're going to get any feeling back.
Wow.
It's coming back now, though, but like barely. And it's been really slow.
So the treatment is just try to keep you comfortable and wait it out.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Well, and then I changed. This is recent. I'm like going to see a doctor that does, because a million years ago I had a total hysterectomy. So I have to see doctors for my hormones and stuff. And I told him about everything else that's going on. And we're changing my diet and we're doing a bunch of other stuff to see if we can get it under control. And I just have antiviral all the time. Like if I get any kind of itching in my face or in my back, because I can just get it again if I'm too stressed.
Wow. Well, stay stress-free for the next hour or so.
I'm trying.
Oh, dude,
No.
that's really terrible.
Yeah. Well, and I'm glad I'm on the other side of it now. Like it was rough for a long time, like months. And there were all kinds of things I was missing. I missed my birthday. I missed my daughter's birthday and my son's birthday and Valentine's Day. That was a joke. Like the whole month of February was pretty much gone. And then like March, I could kind of start doing things, but I was really pushing it because I don't know when to quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're mostly past it or over it.
Yeah. I think we're on the other side of the hill. So
Yeah, good.